If you followed me on this channel for any amount of time, you know that I think Doctor Strange is one of the most underrated movies in the entirety of the MCU. You know how hyped I got when they announced the sequel and it was going to be dealing with the multiverse during SDCC. You know that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is my most anticipated movie from the Phase 4 slate. So you can make a pretty good guess as to what my feelings are at the recent news talking about Scott Derrickson, who directed the first movie and directed it very well. Scott Derrickson dropping out as director. Let me make one thing clear. I am not mad. I am happy. Actually, I'm not happy. I really do not feel good on the inside, but I'm putting on a happy face. But actually though, I'm not mad. I am actually okay with this. Surprisingly enough, I am okay with this. Even though I shouldn't. Knowing me, I should not be okay with this. But I am. So now what happened was, it's basically the reason behind what happened as to why I'm okay with this. The reason? Creative differences. These happen all the time in Hollywood, in the world of cinema. These always happen. It is expected. It is eventually going to happen someplace, somewhere, with any group of people. It will happen. So it's not that big of a surprise. It's just really surprising to me and to a bunch of other people, which is why so many people are talking about it. It's so surprising to all of us because it just kind of came out of nowhere. You know, usually you have a good idea, you can kind of see things aren't really headed too well in this direction, or I don't really know what they're doing over here. You can have expectations and you can make guesses as to where it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. That is expected. What's not expected is that 8 o'clock at night, you're just sitting on your couch watching TV and you check your Twitter feed and you see the headline, Scott Derrickson drops out of Doctor Strange sequel. And then your eyes go like this and you're like, what? And then you just don't know what happened. And then you feel a bit disappointed inside. That's not how I feel. That's not how I feel. I feel okay. I feel okay. I'll read you guys the entire quote, what Scott Derrickson said. This is basically just him kind of responding to the whole thing. He said, and I quote, Marvel and I have mutually agreed to part ways on Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness due to creative differences. I am thankful for our collaboration and will remain on as EP, standing for executive producer. Meaning he's still involved with the movie. Okay, this is not the end of Scott Derrickson in the MCU. He's still involved. And that's another reason why I'm, again, okay with this. But it is in fact just a little bit saddening to me that the reason the first Doctor Strange movie was so good, the entire direction of that movie, the way that movie was filmed, the way that movie, the entire direction behind the way the story was planned out, everything that really went into making the first Doctor Strange so good and making it my top 10 favorite MCU movies. Check out my letterbox to see where it actually ranks. Part of what made that movie so good was the director. And now the director's dropping out of the sequel. And I believe I read somewhere, don't at me. Don't say, I got this information from this person right here. No, don't do that, okay? Because I myself am not 100% sure about this. But I believe the reason these creative differences were based on the fact that Marvel wanted to make it a slight thriller-based type film, and Scott Derrickson wanted to go all out, full blast horror movie in the MCU. I would have preferred that. Let's be honest. Everybody would prefer a horror movie. But you can understand where Marvel is coming from, and they kind of want to take this movie the way they want to take it. It's in their universe. It's set within the MCU. It's a part of what they created. They brought on Scott Derrickson, so if they decide to part ways with him based on whatever was going on inside of a project that is part of what the MCU created, it's understandable that they want to do what they want to do. My overall thoughts on this, basically, is that, yeah, it did bring my anticipation for the movie down just a little bit because we were getting so many of these reports coming out. WandaVision ties directly into Doctor Strange. Wanda is going to be in Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is key in setting up this next phase. WandaVision is key in setting up this next phase. And these two, the ending of WandaVision ties in directly to the Doctor Strange movie. We were getting so many of these things coming out, and it was making me really excited. And I will admit, this report coming out by a bunch of sources, this is confirmed right here. This is not a rumor. This is confirmed. Scott Derrickson literally tweeted this out. All this coming out has lowered my anticipation just a little bit, and while it's not enough to bump it down from that #1 spot for most anticipated Phase 4 movie, it still is just a bit disheartening to me, and I feel like it's gonna affect the movie in some way. Although we gotta remain optimistic. This is Marvel, okay? They find ways to get back up there, you know? They lose a director, they bring in another one. Edgar Wright was gonna make the first Ant-Man movie, and they got Peyton Reed. Guess what? The Ant-Man movie is actually pretty good, so you don't need like a big-time director or a director you know can do good things just to make a good movie. And without that director, your movie's gonna suck. It's gonna be awful. Why'd you lose that director? No, it's not like that, you know? If you get a director and they drop out for whatever reason, and directors drop out all the time, like I said, this is expected. If a director drops from your project, you just find another director. It's based on what the movie is, how the movie story is told, what the movie is based on, how the narrative plays out, the pacing, the cinematography, the score choices. There's a lot of different factors in making your movie good. It's not just solely based on the director. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm okay with this. It dropped my anticipation just a little bit, but I am still okay with this. And you probably should be too, but if you're upset, I can understand that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Yes, movie news is probably gonna come back. I really wanted to do this video because it was the perfect time, the right topic came up, and I was like, you know what better time to bring back movie news than now? I was thinking about this for a while, and I was like, should I bring movie news back? Should I not? Should I not? And I was going back and forth, but then I was like, you know what? I like doing movie news. I really do. I like expressing my thoughts on the topics going on in the world of movies. It's fun. It is. It's just fun. And I really do hope you guys think it's fun too. If you did enjoy this video, let me know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on this entire thing? Are you upset? Are you not upset? Are you just super excited still? Because me, I am still excited for this movie. Are you really hyped? Looking forward to a new trailer to get you even more excited? Just let me know all those things in the comment section down below. If you want to see more videos like reviews, reactions, rankings, as well as a bunch of cool series that I like to do on the channel, click that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any of those videos in the future. And I will see you in the next one, guys. I'm going to throw up my Oscar predictions very, very soon, talking about which movies I think are going to win Oscars, which movies I think are going to get nominated, all that kind of stuff. Look forward to that video very, very soon. But until next time, have a great rest of your day and stay positive.